She was like, and I was like, I was like, thank you. Going to the club, to the beach, grocery store to get you some mangoes. Before I even start anything, please like and subscribe. You can tell from the title, I am doing a sweat-proof, waterproof makeup look. One of my followers, she asked me like about a sweat-proof makeup look and like waterproof because she's going out into like the heat. Pretty much this is like the go-to summer look. Very bronzy, very glowy. Very inspired by my trip to Hawaii and how I did my makeup out there. Also going to the club for the first time yesterday. I tested this makeup look out and it held up through the sweat. In my skin prep, and it's pretty much the same thing. I do have a TikTok on how I do my skin prep. This is the Youthforia pregame primer, and this is the e.l.f. Power Grip primer. Why I love both is because the Youthforia protects your skin. When you sweat, like all the dirt and oil, like they just, you know, just kind of sit on the skin and sometimes can cause breakouts. This pretty much prevents it, which I love. And then with the e.l.f., I just love the longevity and like the tackiness that it gives to the skin. That way we get long lasting makeup. If you don't have any pigmentation, you can totally skip this step. This is the Neutrogena Niacinamide Color Corrector in Peach. I have pigmentation under here. When the foundation starts to wear off throughout the day, it doesn't look as dark and you're pretty much covered. So I'm going to go in with my tried and true Makeup Revolution Banana Deep Powder. If you are dry, totally skip this step. But I'm going to press this in so that the corrector doesn't move. This is the Neutrogena Flawless Matte CC Cream, full coverage. And then I also have the Superstay Active Wear, 30-hour wear. Yeah, I'm going to mix both of these, but I love these separately. This one is just a lot fuller coverage, so if you need the coverage and you like a full beat, this is perfect. Something a little more lightweight and great for every day, this is amazing as well. But I did test this out last night and it looked beautiful. I even got a compliment from one of the girls at the club. She was like, and I was like, I was like, thank you. For days where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be out, I'm gonna be sweating, I need a little bit extra benefits, which is why I really like the Maybelline Superstay, because it is a long wear. So anything that says long wear and like 24-hour wear, you know, obviously you're not going to wear for that long, but just knowing that it's going to last you a while. For concealer, I'm going in with my Juvia's Place concealer. I also love the e.l.f. Camo concealer. Let me show you guys my shade. Oops. Let me show you guys my shades. This is in medium sand for e.l.f. Camo, and then the Juvia's Place, I'm in 16. So I'm just going right here. So we're just going to leave it there for a little bit. The LA Girl Pro concealers, this is in the shade Beautiful Bronze and Dark Cocoa. So I'm using this for more of a contour, and then I'm going to use this more for like that bronze color, so you guys can see like the difference. Just gonna go in just a little bit where I get, you see like this hollow area here, and then on the jawline we little very softly, and then go in here. I get asked a lot, like, do I have to cream contour? Can I just use powder? For me personally, I feel like it just looks better and it elevates your makeup and it makes it last longer because you're putting like layers on layers. Because once you just put one layer of like powder, it's gonna be gone pretty much. And I did wear like just powder bronzer. It just looked really dusty because the creams just give that like more skin appearance, which is why everybody cream contours and, you know, cream blushes, because it gives more of a skin look. It's easier to blend. Like, I don't have to go in with so much powder, bronzer, and powder blush. And I'm just putting that at the perimeter, because I just want to bronze. Like, this is where I get tan. It's like the forehead. Obviously my forehead's darker, and then like a little bit on the cheekbones, but I don't really tan like on my jawline, so I just leave the contour there. Blender, I'm going to link everything down below. And also the link to this is in my Amazon storefront because I no longer buy beauty blenders for $20. This is like, I think it was like $10 for like a pack of 6, and it's pretty much the same thing as a beauty blender. It's funny, like when I came back from Hawaii, I felt like I didn't get any tan, but I did like a little bit, but like not as bronze as I wanted to, because I was really trying so hard to get tan, but it just wasn't cutting it. Like I can't get tan for the life of me. I even used the browning lotion. I bought the browning lotion twice. I bought it at Walmart when we were out there to see if it would help, and then I forgot to bring it with us to the beach and everything. I was like, oh my gosh. So we went to the ABC store and I found one, like a little smaller bottle, which is cool because that's what I was looking for, but they didn't have it anywhere. That was like TSA approved. But oh my gosh, it was like freaking $10. It was so expensive. But I was like, it's okay. I needed it. And just a word of advice, because I was helping my cousin do her makeup, or like kind of like teaching her how to do makeup because she's slowly getting into it. So shout out to Dancy. I love her so much. She's slowly getting into makeup, and I was just telling her, like, you have to really analyze your face and like try as much as possible, try not to follow too much on how people place their makeup, because it kind of shapes their face and not yours. You kind of have to like look at your face and analyze, okay, what do I want to chisel out, where do I want to, you know, kind of figure out how to style your own makeup, which is why everybody's makeup is different. I haven't really been into like pinky blush ever since I got back from Hawaii. I keep talking about Hawaii. Ever since I got back from Hawaii, so I'm going to use this blush. This is in Coastal Drive from ColourPop Cosmetics, and it's like this burnt orange shade. I just been loving like orangey, burnt, bronzy blush. Like I just don't like the blushy look right now. But this is totally up to you. This is more of like an optional like color. You don't have to use this color. You can go in with peach or whatever color you think suits your face best. And I always put it on my nose because you get that like sunburnt look. I think it's so pretty when people do that. Like I think it looks best when I just like put a little blush there. Go in with the ColourPop translucent powder. This is the no filter powder. I actually really like this powder for a drugstore. I'm just putting it on the back of my hand and using a puff. I really like warm it up in here and press it in. I'm not baking, I'm more so just setting the makeup right now. Again, we want light layers. You don't want to go in too much because then it just looks too much. I think that's the thing that people is like, you know, oh, I just don't want my face feeling like it's like so heavy. I really think it's how much a product you're applying, because if you go in with thin layers and really build it up, it feels like nothing. Once I've set the under eye, I'm going with extra powder where I get oily. The first place that gets oily on my face is right here, like this whole area around my nose. So that's the only place I'm gonna bake. If you have no places where you get oily throughout the day or shiny, skip this step. But I feel like all these steps are necessary because I don't want to, I hate touching up. I don't like touching up. I don't want to bring powder. I don't want to do any of that. The only thing I will touch up is my lips. But other than that, like I don't want to be touching my face anymore. So this is all necessary steps to have that, because you're trying to enjoy your time doing whatever you're doing. You don't want to be worrying about your makeup like smudging and all that stuff. So that's just me. So I'm gonna go in with the Essence Luminous Bronzer. This is one of my favorite bronzers ever. It smells like coconuts, like Hawaii. I'm just going to just pat. One thing in Hawaii, like I did not mess with eyeshadow. That's pretty much it. And then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of blush. I am just gonna go in with this blush. This is the blush that I've been using. It's literally like brown. It's a brownie blush, but I freaking love the color. And I'm gonna go back in with the banana powder and pretty much just press everything in. I personally did not want to mess with like lashes or anything like that, but you can. And I'm going to show you guys the lash glue you're supposed to use. Like, the only lash glue you are going to use is this one right here from Duo. You have to get the blue one because it's the only one that's going to last through every single mistake. Everything. But for today, I'm just going to curl my lashes and use my favorite combo of all time. This is L'Oreal Telescopic. She has been used and abused. And this is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise in water. They're both waterproof. I'm going to take this bake off really quick. I'm just going to pat that in. Okay, before I even do anything else, I'm going to spray down my face. The reason why I want to do this before I put on lashes and stuff, because this can make this really dusty real quick. So I don't want that to happen to you guys. This is your lifesaver right here. Okay. This is the One Size Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. This is not drugstore, I know. There is no drugstore setting sprays that do this, that does everything that I want in a setting spray. So this is it. Pros about this, it lasts through everything, makes your makeup waterproof, mattifies it, keeps everything in place. Downfall, it smells pretty strong. I don't like the scent, it's really bad. And 2, do not overdo it. Just a mist, like one mist is good to go. Do not go in and spray the house down with this because it will make you look dusty and very just like powdered out. So do not go in too much with this. So I'm going to show you guys how to use this. So once everything is all done, all good to go, okay, that's all you need. Maybe a little bit more. Ooh. But that is all you need. Now, if you think that it looks a little too matte, too mattifying, whatever, I'll go in with this facial mist. This is from elcie Cosmetics. Look how beautiful this is. It looks like a freaking perfume bottle. So I'll just go in with this and just a little bit of like a hydrating mist just to mix it in. But that's pretty much what I do. This is like your lifesaver. I use the whole can. Like I got the travel size one, but I used the whole can and it served its purpose. So this is going to be your best friend this summer. It's worth the money. I'm sorry that it's not drugstore, but this is where it's at. Okay, this is the tea. This is what is going to make everything waterproof on top of everything that we use already. So yeah, get your hands on this. Okay, I totally forgot to do highlight. I have been using highlight lately. A Wet n Wild highlighting powder. I don't know what shade this is. I'll leave it down below, but it looks like this. I've had this forever. And I'm just going lightly over it. I mean, you guys already know how to highlight, so I'm not going too intense. I'm just putting a wee little. Also for brows, you guys, you're gonna laugh. Dude, I've been using the dip brow pomade. This isn't granite. It's literally black because my hair is naturally black. But I go on with really like thin layer of this. So yeah, this was like all on my eyebrows in Hawaii. I didn't have to worry about it moving everywhere, especially if you don't have brows like me. I don't really have too much brows. Dip brow pomade is where it's at. So I went back to that because I needed something waterproof. Everything waterproof, long lasting is just our main goal. Okay, I just put a little lip on and then I put mascara. Really simple. I feel like this look is so bronzy, so gorgeous, and very appropriate for wherever you're going, to the club, to the beach, to a grocery store to get you some mangoes. Wherever you decide to go to the summer, this makeup look got you. And then again, you guys can always filter it to what your preferences are. You know, you can always change up the blush, more eyeshadow, add some lashes, do just a gloss. But yeah, that's pretty much the look. Oh, let me leave my let me show you guys what I use for my lips because I kind of just mix everything. I use the BFF3 lip. Is this 3? 2? BFF2 from Colourpop. This is the lip liner I used. Then I used Skinship from Kaleidos. This is my go-to nude. nudie from Jaclyn Cosmetics in the center, and then I just put on glosses. I love this gloss from ColourPop. This is Epiphany. It's like this gorgeous nude with like rose gold glitter kind of. It's so beautiful. And then I love my Peach Bellini e.l.f. lip gloss, and that's pretty much all on my lips right now. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and then what do you guys want to see next from my channel. Do you guys like more vlogs or more like tutorials? Because I can do both. I can do that for you. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.